Entertainment here with Mr. Grex as a special guest. I have bought the PS4 VR. As you know, in my previous video I did an unboxing of it. Now this is a video that I promised that I'd do for linking it up to your TV / PlayStation. Now it's not as actually complicated as you think. If you follow the instruction book that you saw at the end of my video, it does explain it very simply, step by step. But if you can't be bothered with that, or you can't read, then here's the video. Like, Mr. Kretz can't read, so...
Oh, really?
So, first of all, you need to unplug your HDMI cable from your PS4. So, obviously, depending on what system you've got, the PS4, the original console, this is the PS4 Slim, or you've got the PS4 Pro. Unplug the HDMI cable from that, leave it in the TV, and then plug it into the PS4 looking little box here, as shown in the other video. Plug it into, if you've got this sticker on here, if you brought it new, it says HDMI to TV. Plug it into the first block there. And then as you move on, the second step, it tells you to check your PlayStation camera, which plugs into the back of your console, and ideally plugged into a stand such as this, or you can have it on a high shelf and you can rotate your camera as well, like so. Moving on to the next step, you've got your HDMI lead from the processor box, as they call it, to your PlayStation 4, which goes into the second slot there. So plug it into the back of there and then plug it into the back of your PS4 system. One HDMI cable is provided inside the box as shown in the video before, and the next stage is the cable that I told you about before, which I thought was the charging cable, which is here. That plugs into the front of your PlayStation 4 into one of two available sockets, and then this plugs into, there's a little slot right there at the back. I know it's quite small, but that plugs into there. And then lastly, moving on to the next step, you need to plug, this is the power brick for the processor. This little cable at the end plugs into the PS4 VR processor unit. A hell of a lot of cables, so make sure you've got the space. And then somewhere along the line we've got a mains cable.
It's that one, isn't it?
Fell over it then. No.
Got it.
So you've got your mains cable, which will then plug from the processor unit into your into the wall, even. Like so. So right now we have power to the processor unit. One thing that I did notice is you've got a slidable cover, so that protects your cables. If you accidentally knock the HDMI, it gives it a secure cover. And as you can see, you've got a red light there to say that it's in standby. So that's that. And then now I assume we move on to the headset itself. So slide back the connection cover in the VR processor unit and then plug in the VR headset connection cable.
So I'm assuming it's that one, isn't it? So
is that, because that's connecting the VR to the headset then, isn't it? So plug in that one into that one, and then you've got a funny white one which plugs into the funny white socket, doesn't it?
it should do.
Yeah, like so. So you actually plug your headset wires straight into the processor unit, and then moving on, it says plug your VR headset into the VR headset connection cable. Huh?
What? So you got to plug a cable into the...
No, it's this. I've done it the wrong way. Sorry guys, I've done it the wrong way. You get this really long ass cable, again with the same connectors on the end. So you just plug that into the system processor unit like I've just done, and then the cables from your headset plug into that box at the end, again the same connectors. So if we just quickly do that. Oops. While being careful that you don't push your slide cover back.
a lot of wires in it, to be fair, to set up the VR. I thought it was just like a simple
and
US, yeah, like a simple USB or something.
It's a damn sight more confusing than I originally thought. So you plug that into there, and then the HDMI into that, and I believe right now there is also, as explained before, you've got your 3.5 jack, which is there.
Which should go to your headset, shouldn't
You
it?
can plug any 3.5mm jack headphones into it, such as iPhone, Samsung, or whatever earphones you've got. Can be bought separately. You don't get that included in the bundle. So
That's pretty much about it. You just got to turn everything on, I think.
yes, then you need to turn your TV on, turn your PS4 on, and then you need to turn on your VR headset. And to turn on the VR headset, you have got a button, if it doesn't show you in your manual guide, which I thought it would, is here. So you press that one. This one is for the mic, and that's for your up and down for your volume. So to turn it on, just press that. You'll hear a strange beep. Your processor unit will turn on automatically by doing that. Turn on your PlayStation 4.
You can see the white light as well, that just came on as well.
Yes, and you'll see a white light that's shining up to say that there's power to it. My PS4 is just powering up itself, and then we'll turn on the PS4. So that's it for this video, guys, for setting up your VR to your TV. We're going to do another video now, showing you a bit of gameplay and see what it looks like on the other side. So we'll see you there. So thank you for watching. Mr. Kraus here today, and Elite Gaming Entertainment as well. Thank you for watching. Take it easy.